couple of minutes into this, and I decided I was going to stream it. Because, in all honesty, I really enjoy streaming. It is great fun. I'm in a massive hole at the moment. This is a big magnesium deposit, which I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to get out of yet, and I might just get out of it now before I bury myself alive. Which is how this looks to be going. You see I'm completely wedged now. What I'll do is we'll just dig up this way and outwards. I just want to get all of it, but there's loads of it here. So we can come back for it later. I'm just going to dig our way out. Can't be that far till we break through to the surface, he says. Crushed stone, which we've just got. I said you'd assume it's not that far. Oh, we've got to almost be there now. Jeez. Come on, where's the surface? Jeez. Are you there? There's there. Alright, let's wait for our jetpack to fill up. And there we go. Oh, and almost into the other half. So we've got just dug these two giant craters there. So I left my hovercraft, wherever it is. Here, my hovercraft. My escape pod, which is 100 meters that way, which is what we landed on the planet in. I'm just crafting us some basic items, which we're going to need to survive. And things which we can use to build a base. We're just going to build a base in here, I would have thought. So, what have we got? It's building our base starter now, see? Came back just in time. We're going to build some 6.8mm rounds. Going to build loads of those. What else are we going to do? Could build a colour tool. Because to be honest, you want to make things look good, right? And then we're going to build more of each of this. Like so. We're already filled up. But we're going to want to build some motors and things like that eventually. Because what I'd eventually like to do is build a hovercraft. That would be something which I'm not sure if I'm going to do today or do next time, but we'll find out. So we're going to take our base starter, we're going to take our row blocks. What else do we want from here? That's about it so far. Crushed stone, the magnesium ore we can put in, the crushed stone we can put in. And we're going to go to here. And make all of it into magnesium powder. I don't know how much there is, so we're just going to spam it. And then we're going to open our inventory, shift click this onto our hotbar and the hull blocks. And then we're going to find a suitable location. Have we got the flatten tool? We've got a drill and a filler and flatten tool. So we do have a filler and flatten tool. What else do we make? That was it, assault rifle. And the remove and repair tool. So I have the drill and the remove and repair. And filler and flatten. So that actually makes things quite high. It'd be easier just to level it off with that. So if we level off all of this land, which I think we do just by holding the right click by the looks of things. Yeah, so hold the right click, point it at things, and it just levels all of it off. Hopefully so we can build on all of this. Cool. And we should be able to put our base starter down. Ta-da! Got a jetpack on. This is the start of a new base. This is our core, shown in the center. And then we are able to, by pressing hold and left click, just drag blocks across. We're going to make a 4x4 like this. I think we might have actually just gone 5 then, but that's fine. Oh, How did we even get it there? Actually skipped a bit then. It's pretty cool. Actually, we could use that as like a cool entrance, couldn't we? Hint, place a power generator in your base. So, there you go. Next thing we're actually going to need is a power generator. Right, so the power generator on this. Should we select colour tool here? We did. Cool, so a power generator, which we found under devices. And it is a power generator. Small generator, so we need a reactor core first. So there's a reactor core. There's a reactor core, so we need pipes and motors and all sorts. Pipes, motors. Again, roll out. Roll out slots. Just building so much at the moment. But while we are waiting, we're just going to go off and mine some more in this direction. Oh, we didn't grab any ammo for our assault rifle. That was silly. So we grab the ammo. And also, before we leave, we're going to repair this. We just do this by like holding the right click button. You can see it moves all the indentations, which after we've just crashed the ship. There are quite a few. And it's really this easy, you just hold the right click button. And this applies for anything that gets damaged in the game. And like I said, we will probably use this ship. That's what I'm hoping to do anyway. I believe we just need to add some sort of thrusters underneath. We can do it, but in all honesty, I'm not 100% sure. I think the landing gear is very important. See, make sure we've just finished all this off. We see if we don't need ammo to do this. So you can see, so I'm going to go over this Promethium deposit. Oh wait, that's quite cool. Went into that quite smoothly. Last time I tried to do it, it was very unsmooth, to say the least. So we've got these guys, which is a dinosaur apparently. Over there as well. Have our pistol out. Is that the same magnesium? That's a different magnesium deposit. Jeez. Loads of magnesium, size 5 as well. How big is this? Oh, Prometheum, there we go. I'm going to do an angle here because it's quite difficult to get out of that last hole, wasn't it, once we dug it. So I'm going to start digging into the side of man here, create a little tunnel through to it, I think. Just so we can get out of it easy enough. Let's point our cursor at it and keep moving forward. I mean, this game, in all honesty, does look a lot more fun two-player, but I don't really seem to mind too much. I mean, even the single player, I was worried it'd be boring, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm really enjoying it. So as you can see, we're doing a little tunnel here now. Alright, go through to this Promethium deposit. It's quite cool actually, this little cave we're forming. 20 meters to go. It's a size 7 actually, so this thing should be massive. Crystal. It's a size 7, I think this is like one of the biggest you can get, so. Look at that, is it? Yeah, it's just a torch. I thought it was just a torch, but I thought I'd check. We're down to actually 300 charges in our drill already. If we just reload up to full. There we go. Just keep going. 17 meters. One of the things we're going to need to do is actually like completely finish our base or something, which would be really cool to get our base finished. 13 meters, 12. So we are halfway there now, which is good. Just look what we're doing, it's pretty cool. 10 meters. There we go, some promethium here. You can see the blue shining through. That is promethium. I mean, it's cool to say the least. This is what we're here to get, as much of this as possible. This is what's used to create the fuel cells, is promethium. I mean, when we will eventually get onto a hovercraft and a base being built, and we'll need generators for each of those, we'll need fuel tanks for each of those. And so things like promethium are essential to making fuel, and it's essential to ensure that we don't run out just while we're building. I stranded myself in my first game because I destroyed the original generator I had on my, my sort of dropship thing, which meant that when I needed to make a second generator, I couldn't, and that was the reason I destroyed it. Was I thought, oh, it's fine, I can use the parts from this one to make the one to go on my hovercraft, which is where I was then going to do all of my building from. But apparently it's not that simple, as I very quickly found out. There we go. This is so cool. So much of it in here as well. There we go, there's loads of it coming out now. Absolutely loads of it. Hopefully I'll go about a couple of hundred of this and be able to use it. Something that's cool is that I've actually got fraps open at the moment. You wouldn't notice because the frames counter doesn't appear as part of the game interface, which is what I'm streaming. So it means that I can record certain parts of this as like highlight clips or whatever, and export them without you even noticing that I've recorded it, which I think is pretty cool. The only thing I wish I could speed up was if the crafting could be a bit faster. You spend a lot of time just waiting for things to craft. The time it takes to craft, I've been off my mind so much more. I'm ready to make things again. Right, this is it. We'll grab this lot up. And then we'll head off. What's that? Just crushed stone. Cool. So we now have 128. And as you can see, it's still going for ages. There's some there. What's in there? But as you can see, it just seems loads in there. Press M on this side here. You can see we've discovered 2 of the promethium ones. We haven't discovered any of the iron or any of the cobalt yet. And iron is one of the essential sort of materials along with promethium, I'd say. But we will really need the iron. You know, that's fine. That's fine. There we go. To the base. Again. See if everything's built. Nope. Looks like we ran out of power in here. So what we can do is we can take all 8 out. Oh, that's just this side, isn't it? Is it this side? It is this side. And we're going to put all 8 in, because we are going to want to use all of it. Like that. Cool. Wanted to build motors, didn't we? We also want to build one of each fuel tank eventually. I'm just thinking ahead, really. Take the colour tool out, so we can do that. Is that black? I assume that's black, isn't it? It's green. Oh, that's cool. So a way to use the previous colour. Apply last used. There we go. So I'm going to do is holding shift and then jumping. And then it applies green to all of it. Like so. I'm not sure if I want it green, but that was pretty cool. Could just have it white, couldn't I? Which looks pretty futuristic. Have it white. So what I am going to put down is this, which is a portable work light. What I'm going to be able to do is using, if I can find it, the home key. There we go. I'm going to place that down, and that will just provide light like this on the base, just constantly, forever. Doesn't need to be lit up or anything. We'll just do it on its own. Okay, so other things we need to make more fuel packs. I'll make like 20 of those. You can see I'm just going all out on this because I know how annoying it is later on when I have to keep coming back and remaking them. So we do also have, where is it, the oxygen generator, which if we take 2 of the fuel for, we're going to go put in the water. Is there water on that side? No, there's not. So what we're going to do is we're going to go sprint over here, drop it down into the water. So we're going to put a helmet on first using U. And get under first. There we go. So what it is, we put it underwater like that. I put fuel into it. Off and initials, there we go. And next button, 120 seconds. It's 48 minutes till it runs out of power, and it will just keep producing oxygen containers until then. Now they're going to ride over to our base. What have we got here? How much we got left to build? How much we got left to build? Well, we've got some grey blocks, which is good. We just put those in there. I'm going to scrap the idea of using that as an entrance, because let's be honest, it was an accident. Didn't mean to do it. Instead, we're just going to extend that out like that, and just keep going like that. And then we're going to have to build a wall and a roof over it. And then inside we're going to build all the components we need to successfully survive. Hopefully. We're then going to repair the ship, or in all honesty probably start working on hovercraft. I think that would be more fun. We need inside, it would be good to get a door. We can leave that. A large constructor is something we're going to need. I mean, we could build the large constructor. And that's important. Yeah, I'm just gonna get all those up. This might take ages to do this. How long does this take? 7 seconds. Let's go get through quite a lot of magnesium ore. Put more crushed stone in there. Loads of bullets now. It's going to thrive on bullets at this rate. It's starting to get dark, but luckily we've got this light down, which certainly help for now. We will get a proper light fixture inside the base when we need it. But the night time we are going to go back and spend in the Promethium deposit. Something that's really cool about this game is, as you can see on the map, the day-night cycle actually goes round the world. So what you can do is you can fly your ship into the daytime and just follow daytime round the world, which is pretty cool. It's very cool, actually. Like I said, we're going to head over to this. We can take off our oxygen helmet, because again, we don't need it yet. Get our torch out instead. Just ground. We're over, aren't we? So change back to first person. 3 for our drill, and then get back to it. And keep mining all of this stuff. So it might come up at some point as to why I'm live streaming this instead of recording it. And this is because this game is very, very, very time consuming. Very time consuming. And it means that I don't have to keep sort of 2 hours worth of footage at a time on here and then just keep cutting it down and editing it and whatever. Instead, I can just live stream all of it. You can see exactly what I did, how I did it, and things like that, which I think is really important. One of the things we haven't found yet, which I'm shocked about, is other life. So far it's just us, which seems weird. This is going painfully slowly, doing the magnesium ore. Yikes, really slowly. Should have a bit more in. How long does it take? 7 seconds to produce how much? Is it 2? Whatever. Produce 5. So what I can do is we're going to get this down to... Take that off. We're going to take this off as well. And then we're going to carry on. And then what I'm going to do is when I go for a break in a second, I'm going to carry on at this point. This stuff which I'm putting in here, which I can't build yet, it actually doesn't matter too much, because it just won't build it. If I can't make it, I just won't make it. I'm going to cockpit, what's that? Capital ship, isn't it? So these capital vessels, or capital ships as I'm just going to call them, you're able to actually dock other ships on. So I could put a capital ship in the orbit around this planet and dock my my exploration ship on it, and then fly the capital ship away again. And it's just a way of you putting a lot of stuff basically in a base, just in one location. I'd like to put a door on there and then a ramp at the other end. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, we're going to put a steep ramp there. Trans? I don't know what that means. Windvert, wind slope, windvert, I don't know. No idea what that's for. Absolutely no idea whatsoever. So, what are we going to do? Right, so I'm actually going to go quickly make a cup of tea. And while I'm gone, this will continue to tick on through and complete all of these. I'm going to put the live stream on a quick standing by thumbnail, so that's what you guys will be able to see as of now. Ta-da! And I will be back in 2 or 3 minutes. Like I said, we've had made some tea, and I'll be ready to carry on with building the base and playing Empyrion Galactic Survival. Hello. Sorry, back a lot quicker than you expected. Back a lot quicker than I expected. I got out the side of that. I didn't want a cup of tea. Went to the toilet and came back. So here we are. So we've got 3 fuel left. This is still building painfully slowly. We've got more fuel coming out now though. We've got motors. In fact, still not enough to build that. We need a lot more electronics by the looks of things. There's 10 more of those built. What else do we need? Computers. Oh yeah, computers are a pain in the backside. You need them for pretty much everything, but use up so much of so many of your components. Nice, we've got an oxygen bottle now. We're good for that for now. It's a shame, really. This has taken so long, so we can't even carry on with the base yet, can we? What we could have done, I guess, is built a second constructor. Second small constructor and 2 computers and electronics, so we still haven't even got the stuff to build that. Like I said, what we can't build it will just skip over and carry on. So after this it might actually just carry on straight to the hull blocks and then the RCS. The cockpit we need computers for, etc, etc. Let's see, what should we do for now then? It's night time, we've got where is it? 8 minutes 32 yet till the daytime. Oh, we're in a light patch. Nice. So I have absolutely no idea. I can actually show you if we get into the cockpit here. We've actually still got a forward thruster on this. The only thing we don't have is a thruster pushing downwards. Which if we had, which is here. So we'd need to get a thruster directional to turn us left and right. And then we'd need normal thruster, I think, underneath. Help us take off, or we didn't. No, the hover engine's for the hovercraft, isn't it? Hover vessels. I don't know. We might go straight for the small vessel. I think the difference is that the hover vessel uses a lot less. Whatchamacallit? A lot less power than the small vessel. But this is a small vessel here. The escape pod we came down in. Is everything repaired on it? That's what we did need. We needed more driller. Forward and move. What have we got? Is it this one? This one? Drill charge. There you go. 10 of each. These blocks are going down nice and quick now. What we'll do is we'll plant corn and tomato inside. Yeah, we'll put those inside. Still gonna wait for this to build though. Actually looks like that just lowered down there. I don't know if it got a bit heavier or something. It did look like it lowered down. So we get the RCS, which we don't actually need yet. Cancel the RCS, cancel the cockpit. So we can take that, put that there, put that there, and then we're going to. We said we're going to put a ramp in, so what we can do is we can put that there, and then we'll. It doesn't seem very big once you start to fill the walls in, because obviously you lose a block on the outside. But we will, nonetheless, start to just fill it in. Actually going to go too high. Can't reach the roof now. Uh-oh. So we're going to go up. There we go. And we're out. That is all of them. Yikes. That's quicker than I expected. So I mean, what we can do is start to recolour this, can't we? So what we'll do is we'll make this black, which is the flooring. And then what we'll do is we'll go in here, make all the floor black. Of course, it's recolouring, isn't it? What was that one? Blue. Which, if I'm correct, means that one should be black. Nope, blue still. Now black. Yeah. We need to hold shift. Paint all of these floor blocks black. Okay. And then we're going to go to the outside bit. And we're going to go like that. And then when daytime comes, this is going to look awesome. Hopefully. If not, you know, we can just change it back in. Ta-da! Hopefully this will look cool. Hopefully. I'm shocked we haven't seen the animals yet. Like, we've literally seen zilch on this entire planet so far, which is a little bit weird. I mean, I remember there being a decent amount, but hey, maybe I was wrong. Right. Still building whilst we want a ramp now, don't we? We wanted a... If we build that... that's annoying, wasn't it? That's gonna throw everything off, so we'll just build a normal ramp. And then we'll also build an automatic door. And look, so we've actually got enough now for these. So we could be able to get this thing running, but... I don't know, I think it's okay as it is, you know? Let's probably mess with something that isn't broken yet. So fly up into here. Can't be too long till daytime. 6 minutes still. So, I'm still pretty experimental with the whole crop thing. In fact, I think it needs to be one higher. This was the mistake I made last time. I don't have ammo for the remove and repair tool. What I need to do is actually build the roof this high. Wait, what have we got here then? Anything we need? Nope, it's way down here yet. Remove and repair tool. Working on computers now. So we can now get a cockpit. We'll need a core at some point. So if we were to get a cockpit, a core, a generator and stuff, we could probably build ourselves a hovercraft pretty quick, but there's no point. We're not going to be able to go anywhere on it. We want a food processor to go inside of our base. I don't think we need a water generator. I'll get some lights. Portable work light just to stick outside. That's all we're going to need for now. Oh, we could build a large constructor as well. I haven't actually built the large constructor yet. There could be some really cool stuff in there. We'll find out. We haven't built a reactor core yet, have we? No. So get one of those tagging along to the edge in a second. We've got a filler and flatten charger. Have we actually reloaded this yet? No. Haven't got anything for the drill either. Oh, but is the sun rising? What time is it? It still says 6 hours till daylight, I think. Oh no, this is just 'cause it's higher up, isn't it? And the light's over there. So that's the only reason that's lit up. Put a light on that now, it's all red. Cool. This is awesome. We can make the outside all like rounded edges and stuff. Top floor and have ourselves a really cool base here. So it's getting started off bits gonna be a bit slow, which I'm sorry about. But you know, we'll get there eventually. We will get there. I'm actually just taking note of everything we're going to need in order to build a hovercraft. If we look at it, what was it? It was a where is it? There it is. A hover vessel starter. hover engine, a core, and a hull block. Which is cool. It's very cool. This will be easy once we get to this bit. It's like one of each, but let's go past control device. Done. Go for the drill charge, which please tell me doesn't take ages. Yeah, it takes ages. So, knock it down to 5. For each. 2 for each. And go. I've checked now how much power have we got left. 1.6 minutes. We have more fuel, don't we? Yeah, we have more fuel. Easy. Some of that on the end. Like that. Won't take too long to do it. 5 of each, wouldn't have thought. There's drill charges coming out at the moment. Which are lovely, but it's the one we really want to remove and repair. So we can get on with our farming. This is exactly what we're going to do as soon as we've got that. Oh really, so we get like 3 for each. I didn't really. Okay, let's reload this. Destroy this. Come on. Come on. There we go. Repair that, and if we stick the light under there. Once powered, what that will do is there we go. Is allow us to grow crops in this slot here, this slot here. Basically in this corner we're just going to have 3 crop plots eventually. We've only got 2 for now. Which, you know, is fine. Eventually we're going to start with corn, tomato. Like that. And then once we've got this powered, we'll be able to work on this. We'll put the metal plates back in, so we've got the metal plates back from destroying it. So what we'll do is, we'll take the lights, we'll take that, take that, take that, take that, take that. We've got a generator. I don't see a generator. So that's something we do need is a reactor core then. Metal components. We'll get a reactor core. What else do we need? A capacitor device, we need 2 of. Requires metal components, that's fine. So iron and cobalt. Need for that, yep. Should have enough iron. Should have enough cobalt, yep. And then metal components, so we just need a lot of metal components. So we can put that there, put the automatic door there. So see what this work light looks like. I haven't actually put this one down before yet. So if you put this one down, wow. I mean that one kind of just destroys this one, doesn't it? So what we can do is just put that one down. Like in that corner and just light up this whole front area. We're going to the base now and we're going to stick a door here, which is going to open, and we're going to have a ramp here. Please say this fits and works. Turn it around like that, and we can walk straight into our base. I mean, I think that's pretty cool. We can't recolour that, that sucks. Is that red? Nope. It's sort of black, isn't it? Is it? Yeah. Then red? Red. That's red. That's got to be red. In fact, I think we're actually going to starve here, if anything. Which, oh yeah, we are starving. So if we go into here, no. One of these with some emergency food rations. Yeah, I mean that's getting very difficult to see now. Just eat one. There we go. I think we'll keep another one on us from now on. Jeez, that was not nice. So what else have we got to put in the base? We've got a food processor, we've got our lights. So we can put lights on there. Put a generator there. As for this, let's put a generator in that corner, like those two. A fuel tank there. There. We've just got these lights to worry about. I mean, really, we could actually, which we will do, take that light off. That's flattened. Remove tool. It's completely wrong tool. There we go. So we'll take the light off, and then we'll put it on the second floor, or on the second tier of boxes. Just to space things out a little bit. We're going to put those back in there. We're out of these square boxes, like, completely out. Thankfully, they only take 2 seconds to make. There's 2 capacitor devices in the reactor core, and then we'll be good for all of this. So that, we just get 1 each out of that. You get 2, so that's slightly better. Got like 4 motors, and loads of metal components now. We're going to need all of them, so we're just going to keep going. I can't wait for it to be daytime again. How long have we got? 3 minutes. Hopefully it isn't too long on fuel. We've got around 35 minutes yet on fuel. That's awesome. As you can see in the bottom right hand corner, that says 913 meters till orbit. So, I mean, that shouts to me that obviously there's an orbit in this game, which we all hope to achieve. So what else we want? After that we want a small fuel tank for the base. And we need a generator as well. So what else do we need for this? Metal components, electronics and cables, which we should have enough of. Actually, did we need a generator in base? Yeah, we needed a generator. We didn't want a small generator, did we? No, we did. We want a small generator. The generators are the small vessels and the chips. Cool. Okay, so you can see it's like colour coded in the corner, so it's red. The red stuff that we need for a base. Yeah, these portable work lights are lush. I'm going to build another 2 of those. They're nice, man. They're so nice. So what I could do is actually, I could take this, just while it's night, run over to the Promethium deposit and put it there, or what I could actually do is stick it down like that. And does that actually light anything up? No. Let's try that again, like this. So it lights up our pod, I guess. T oxygen tank. So I think we need to put O2 containers in there, don't we? So if we take these out. So water, more bullets, medkits. Cool. Take these out and then yeah, put them into here. We can make them into, I'll find it. Emergency CO2 bottle, add to the toolbar and use with left mouse button. So they're just small ones, aren't they? So we actually leave those in there. We've put the other oxygen bottles in here. I mean, does that then allow us to fill up oxygen? Yes. That's cool. That's really cool. So this is our small door. I'm not actually sure how to close this automatic door again. I'm hoping once we power it, it will become automatic. That seems pretty logical to me. Rotate it that way. There we go. So have it down this end, because we've got that light there shining down on the plants. So longest daytime looks like sunrise, isn't it? There's the sunrise. Rising east sets in the west, and we've got 2 minutes left. Sun is finally starting to rise, and we're about to build our small generator. That takes 1 ore each, and we've got 133. Produces 10, so this would be 1,300. So if we could find iron and cobalt, we'd be set. I mean, if we got cobalt, there's the sun. Is that the sun? I assume that's the sun. No, I don't know. Is that the east? Wait, which way am I looking at? Is that east? Yeah, that's east. So that's the sun. That is our sun. Wowzers. The question is, do we have any cobalt? No, we haven't cobalt and iron. They're the two most important ones at the moment, sadly. That's fine. We'll make do when it comes to it. So what we're doing, we need to put the generator down. Flip it with the home one. Like that. That's our generator. We still need a fuel tank. Actually, don't we? Still need a fuel tank. How are we doing on the fuel tank front? Should we build a fuel tank? We did not. So a small fuel tank requires electronics. So we'll build a small fuel tank, and once we've put the small fuel tank in, then we'll be done. Just go for 2. I've got loads of pallets currently. Absolutely loads. We've got 1 more grey block. Take those out, take that out. Come back for that. So you're gonna put these lamps down. I don't think you can put this in the base, no. I thought you couldn't. I'll put this on this side because currently nothing lights up that side of the base. Okay. It's going pretty well. Put our jetpack on so we can get onto the roof again. Cool. And then build on that. And we'll go across there. That's it, we're out. Yikes. There we go. I can't believe how quickly we just ran out of those blocks again. Seems pretty ridiculous. I'll take the small fuel tank now. And while we're gone, we're going to build none from metal plates. Quite 5 iron ingots. We get 10. Ooh. Yikes, we're in pretty close to the edge. As far as metal ingots concerned. Very close to the edge. Get our fuel tank. Just a little 1 block high. Object, we'll put it there. And then we'll put our light there. And you'll see that if we put fuel in here, let's put our 5 fuel in there, and then it's white turn now. We've got the light comes on, the food processor is now on, these plants are now growing. So you see on the right hand side there, it tells us fuel pack, what's powering it. We can press F to turn all the lights on and off and things. If you turn the lights off, the generator still goes, so we can do food processor. We're actually going to turn this off now. I think that's what it's telling us, is that we've got a 20 fuel worth in there. Oh no, it's just per 1. There you go. So press Y on this to turn it on and off again. It turns off the lights, etc. So all the important stuff is going on in there now. Right, so we need to start thinking about more long term now. What are we going to need? So I would like to repair this ship, and I believe in order to do that I'm going to need a normal thruster. I'm going to need a lot more blocks. How much do we get for this? So we get 1 for 2 metal plates. We're going to get 70 out of that. We're actually completely out of iron. So that's it. We need to go get iron now. How I'm going to do that, I don't know. Cables and electronics. And cables. As long as I use copper and silicon. Basically anything that doesn't use iron we're good for now. Anything that requires iron? There's a no-go zone. I think if we put a thruster on the bottom, in fact I'm just going to tab out quickly and look this up. So look, I think we should put a thruster on the bottom. I'm certain we can repair this escape pod. So look. Oh, okay, there you go. Apparently we can't. Oh no, if you add thrusters for each axis. Okay. Cool. On the corrosion you can't swipe at DTs and that. I mean, I got the thing working and it moves a lot faster than I can run, so it works as soon as I have the resources. Cool. So, apparently I've put thrusters for each axis on it. So I've got one going forward. Need one to go left, right, up, down, I think. I think that's what we're going for. I think there's an RCS in there already. In order for it to just go forward even, so. Yikes, I hope we don't screw this one up, eh? 2 motors. And electronics. Cool, so let's have another quick look. It's weird that I can actually see what's going on still with my streaming software on the other screen. Which is pretty good. So, apparently 104 minutes to get into space is pretty good. That sounds. Let's have a look. So this guy's just very quickly repaired the start vessel by putting by putting thrusters on the left side, the right side, and I think the top to make it lower. That's what it appears anyway. So I'm gonna need another motor in that case. So I'm gonna not bother putting these in, and we're just gonna go 2 more thrusters. So what we'll do is, that's the drill. remove and repair, so I'm gonna put a thruster there. I need a thruster in the side here. On that. And then, oh, that sucks. We can't do this symmetrically, can we? Could do it there in one of this bubble, in the bubbly bit. There's this white bit on each side. So if that is, then we can do it there. It sort of is. I mean, it's that one, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it's there. So we'll put the other thruster there. Do we have any more? No, we don't. We'll just build some now. And we'll make sure this is always doing something since it's powered. So I'm just going to shove those onto the end. Thrusters wise, we do need another thruster, which means we need more electronics. Like that. And then we'll get another one. And then just put one like that. Why can't that go there? Oh really, it can't be placed in small blocks. What's this one then? It's a armoured thruster. Okay. So in that case, what do we need for that? We need electronics. So we'll cancel that. And instead we'll build our large constructor, with which we will hopefully be able to build ourselves some thrusters. Like actually the needed thrusters. So we'll leave that one, we'll put that back in place, and we'll put that back in place, and we'll colour it up. That's the white one, there we go. So put one thruster in there, and then one in the same place on the other side. Yeah. Needs to be blue, isn't it? Blue like that. How are we doing? Large constructor. Does that need to go in a base? It does. Or a capital ship. What I actually do is no, not gonna. Red. Cool. No. Oh, really? Actually, did I just turn 2 into 3? Because that's what it seems like. Is that not working? They're not even there, that is just simply a graphical glitch. So there we go. And that just lost our last 2. So, there you go. Oh no, it's placed them here now. So now we can destroy them. And put them in the right place. Make sure this is all repaired, it is. Cool. Like hours left of fuel on this thing. Large constructor. Hopefully we've got enough. Wow, this is big. I've got to hope we've got enough room in this place. I suppose we can just cramp that up a little bit. Wowzers. So a medic station is what I believe we need. In fact, does this do? Yeah, this does everything that that one does, doesn't it? Food. Yeah, this does everything that the small one does, but more. Wow. So we wanted the armoured thrust, didn't we? Or just, any for the green? Green, there we go. What's the difference? 268, 268, 35, 35. So we'll go for 2 armoured ones. 2 armoured ones. Wow, this is awesome. So what I'm actually going to do now is we're going to empty this thing completely of fuel. We're going to empty it of all resources. Take all of them and put all of it in this in here now. Just by going like that, just going to shift click all of it into there. Like that. Do we have enough fuel? We've got loads of fuel. Take some more. There you go. So, if we do that, we can turn off the lights. Now, let's see. What's this? This is a cockpit. For vessel, cockpit 1, cockpit 3. Landing gear. What's that? It's an RCS. That's the RCS for the bigger one. The bigger ship. So, what do we need? Electronics. We've got 4. Quite 6. We need motors. Wow, what's this? Components. Oh, okay, maybe it's not quite the same. In fact, it's definitely not the same. In fact, you can build plants and stuff. It's kind of cool. But that's not the point. That's kind of cool. It's capital ship stuff. So what do we need for that? We need electronics. And yikes, so if we put all of this, by looks of things, the ingots, etc., in the other one. Take metal plates as well. Take all of this. There we go, so there's our automatic door now working, now it's powered. And we put that into here. We're going to have to ferry a lot of this across back and forth, I think, for a while. And, no? Why is it on templates? Can I now not build anything? Or is this just an early game that's bugged? Or it's not powered, because it could very much be because it's not powered. I love that. That's so cool, the opening and closing door. I mean, you can open and close it manually, but I like doing it this way. See, why can we now not build anything? Seems odd. Say the least. We didn't like take out components. Plus plates. No? Hey, if you saw me, we've got a constructor here. But for some reason, we can't build anything in it. We can only build in this one. Which is very odd. So we need to build electronics, but doesn't appear that we can. Let's just head back here and see if this makes a difference. If not, then I'm going to reload quick. Save it first. So I've saved it, yeah. Then we'll reload and see what's going on. Whoa, hello. That was a drone. Anyway, no. I have no idea. I might have done something really obvious, but I can't see what it is. But for some reason... Control device? Do we need a control device in there? Seems a bit weird if it is, but I'm willing to give anything to go to get this to it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That is so strange, isn't it? That is so weird. I'm not sure, guys. I mean, it's an early alpha, so there are bugs, I guess. I was really hoping we weren't going to run into any, but this looks like one. So I'm sorry, we're actually going to end the stream here. Sadly. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.